Hello and welcome to the Nerd in Motion. And you're probably wondering, why am I sat in my kitchen? Well, I have got lots of paperworky things out. I'm having a coffee. I thought I'd quickly update you on what was going on because I haven't really done any videos this week or last week, and I don't know whether I even get the chance to do many this week. So where I'm at, I'm still doing my HGV class 1. I hope that hasn't changed, but I'm currently doing all of my learning. And it's funny because a couple of my friends who passed, they're like, "You're making this like way hard," and I'm like, no, I just like to know like why things are the way that they are, so I have a reason. It's my inner nerd. So I've got literally pages and pages and pages and pages of notes that I've been doing whilst I've been learning. That Liz was just like, "I don't know why you do all that," and I was like, "I just want to know. I just want to." It helps me remember it in my head. But the thing that I struggle with is like this. Sometimes it's recalling the specific thing. I know that there is like a speed limit on a dual carriageway, and I'm trying to recall what that speed limit is. Now I know that in a van that's over 3.5 ton, and it's a van, not a car derived, then you want to be doing 60. Same with a pickup truck because it's classed as a commercial vehicle. But then I'm like, a question earlier said, you're in a 7.5 ton truck. What is the speed limit on a motorway that's 2 lanes? So then I put the wrong one in. So it's just stuff like that. It's just knowing the ins and outs of it. And I'm sure you all guys will be like, "Oh, it's this." But, I'm just saying, it's recalling. It's not necessarily that I don't know that there is a limit and I couldn't find out whilst I'm doing it. But I have had no experience in driving a truck at all. So one of the things about this that I'm finding a little difficult is I'm doing my theory first before I can even practice in the truck. So where a lot of that sort of learning comes as you're actually doing the job, you're actually driving the truck, you're understanding it, it's going in, it's a sensory thing. I'm just like taking something off a 2D sheet of paper and trying to cram it all into my mind. So there's that, and also the hazard perception. That is, I feel, is pot luck. Because I've always been taught through motorsport and, well, when I did my driving licence the first time round, that you're looking in the distance, you're not looking just a few feet in front of you. So I'm always clicking a button too early. So now I'm having to count and then click the button more than once to try and work out roughly where it wants me to put the button. I found something that works for me, but it's not foolproof. And you can't just hit the button and just hope that you'll get something. But yeah, it's irritating. Is probably the word. And then I'm doing the CPC, which is a separate test. Now with the CPC, I didn't realise there was quite so much involved, but I'm trying my hardest to cram it all into my head. So tomorrow, I've got another day where I'm going to really sit down and just go through everything and just double check. I've done the bulk of it. So I'm excited. I really hope I pass. I'm going to be genuinely annoyed if I don't. And I know as a fact that my mates will absolutely rip the piss out of me if I fail. Because they will. Because I haven't been working. So they were like, "What have you been doing?" So I really, really need to pass. So there's more hanging on this than just getting my license. It's my mates that, it'll be funny. It'll be funny. But yeah, I don't want to fail. So what else can I say? A big thank you to the guys who have trucking channels that do all sorts of stuff. There's a guy called Life of Darren. He's really good. I'm trying to think of the ones. I'm just flicking through. Yeah, bus and truck training. He's got some good videos trying to get you to the bottom of what some of the rules are. So they're quite convoluted. There's a video on driver hours which is so convoluted that you just look at the comment section and they're like, I bet half the drivers don't even know what these mean. But yeah, so I wanted to say thank you to those guys. There are a few on there where it's very negative about the trucking industry, and I can imagine it's like any job. There's a real negative side to it, and I have watched some of the videos, but it's going off on its own. But I think you've got to take that with a pinch of salt, because as we all know, as people that use YouTube, that a bit of negativity does work to get you views, and you know, I get why they're doing it. And also there's the side to speaking the truth about what is going on in the industry once you've been doing it a while. So yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just getting out in that cab and working. So I've had lots of support and encouragement. So yeah, go and check out some of those trucker channels. They're quite funny. So yeah, go and have a look. Life of Darren's really good. If you want like a proper like a day in the life, and it seems like every video he does, he'll talk about a tip, or like if you're doing this, you should do this, and I've learned loads of it. So yeah, it's been really good. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So I don't know whether I'll release this video now or whether I'll wait until I've passed or failed. But I feel like the jeopardy of it all, of putting the video out, is more fun. I don't know. In the comments, what do you think? Am I going to pass? Am I going to fail? The problem is with me, I'm like, squirrel! You know, I'm like over here thinking this, thinking that, and then the very thing I need to do is the thing I don't do. So it can be like that sometimes. But I'm quite a driven person. So anyway, I'm going to crack on and we'll see how this goes. I'm going to ponder and think whether I'm going to release this. So, right, have a good day.